So welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons Devil May Cry, where we're going to catch up Matthew on his character's side. This is the fun part. We never did your improvement score or your feat.
Okay, let me get a little organized here. I know all that time.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to explain what all has happened on your side.
Alright.
So, last you left off with the team. You guys fought with Maka. The Dragon 7 emerged from the house, took her off, and Caius decided he was going to go on a flight. And then you decided to go.
Yep.
And then you guys came back after an attempt to trying to catch up. Came back to Maka's mansion. And then y'all met up at Enzo's. And then after Enzo's, the party decided to split up, with Devon going towards going to go find Morrison and the hotel. And that is where we left off. And so when he gets back, we will do his improvement ability score in feet. So, sucks is you need a pencil.
Oh yeah, I got a pencil.
Okay, so ability score improvement and feat we did not do for you, I believe.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Sorry, getting back into this has been a little bit weird. I'll turn on my ambience in the room so I can see just a little better.
It's been about almost 2 months for you.
Yeah.
It's been 5 episodes since you've been on.
I should probably wear my glasses, but it's got that little scratch in the middle of the lens and it drives me crazy, so I can't really focus. But this will work just fine. Continue.
So, which ability score? You can improve 2 ability scores, and then you can get a feat for...
By ability, you mean like strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
So you increase one of them by you increase one of them by 2 scores, or you can increase 2 by 1 score.
I'm gonna go 2 by 1 score and do intelligence and wisdom because it's at 0 right now.
Okay.
So up that by 1, and I'll fill that in.
So, what is your what's the number that you got on them?
On intelligence and wisdom now it is 1 instead of 0.
The 12 is it a 10 or 11?
Intelligence is 10, wisdom is 11, and then plus 1 on each.
So, with those both being a 10 and an 11, they're still at 0.
What?
Yeah. I'm not fucking with you. Huh?
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm not fucking with you.
I said, what you talking about, Willis?
I'm gonna send it to you. This is why I should have got you a book.
Oh, good lord, here we go.
So I sent it to you. If it'll send. There it is.
Oh, damn. That's rough. Okay.
So you raise the score, not the modifier. when you raise the score to a certain number, then it raises the modifier.
Gotcha. So instead of the +1 on wisdom, it's going to be +1 to the actual score at the bottom.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so that helps get me closer. That's still 0, 0, and that's 11. Okay. Continue on there.
So, with that, at level 8, I gave you guys a extra thing because you could take either or.
Mm-hmm.
I decided as the DM to not just give you guys one thing or the other, I decided to give you guys both. So, you get a feat as well, which is a feat represents a talent or an area of expertise that gives a character special capabilities. It embodies training, experience, and abilities beyond what the class provides. At certain levels, your class gives you the ability score improvement feature. Using the optional feat rules, you can forego taking that feature to take a feat of your choice instead. You can take each feat only once unless the feat description says otherwise. You must meet any prerequisite specified in a feat to take that feat. If you ever lose feats prerequisites, you can't use that feat until you regain that prerequisite. For example, the grappler feat requires you to have a strength of 13 or higher. If your strength is reduced to below 13 somehow, perhaps by a withering curse, you can't benefit from the grappler feat until your strength is restored. So, do you remember the feats that I sent? No? All those pictures I sent in the D&D chat?
Okay.
There is one called Dual Wielder. Well, I'll start from the A's. There's Alert, Athlete, Actor, Charger, Crossbow Expert, Defensive Duelist, Dual Wielder, Dungeon Dweller, Durable, Elemental Adept, Grappler, Great Weapon Master, Healer, Heavily Armored, Heavy Armor Master, Inspiring Leader, Keen Mind, Lightly Armored, Linguist, Lucky.
All I'm picking up on is all the memes and videos you sent. I don't see any description.
You can go to the settings and then go hit the pictures and files.
Okay, what am I looking for again?
It's literally right there. Right when you open it. It's on the book pages.
Sharpshooter, Tavern Brawler, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what am I needing to do?
You're getting to pick one of those for your character. And it goes all the way to Alert. Mage Slayer, Magic Initiate, Martial Adept, Medium Armor Master, Mobile, Moderately Armored, Mounted Combatant, Observant, Polearm Master, Resilient, Ritual Caster, Savage Attacker, Sentinel, Sharpshooter, Shieldmaster, Skills, Skulker, Spell Sniper, Tavern Brawler, Tough, Warcaster, and Weapon Master.
Okay, I might have to do Skulker. I know, kind of contrary of what you'd think I'd do.
You can try to hide when you are lightly obscured from a creature from which you are hiding. When you are hidden from a creature and miss it with a ranged weapon attack, making the attack doesn't reveal your position. Dim light doesn't impose disadvantage on your wisdom perception checks. On your wisdom checks reliant on sight.
Yep. And the prerequisite I meet. Minimum 13, I got 16 plus 3. And
sure.
just write notes in there.
Alright. So, as going and finding, I know it took a long time, but had to get that out of the way. So as going back to the hotel, the hospital to find Morrison, you ended up finding Morrison, and then the what was his name? A couple moments later, after telling Morrison of what's been going on, with the teleport, finding Cypher again, and then the barkeep, Bobby shows up and lets you know that y'all need to turn the TV on, and from that you see on the news in a different town 7 flying across in the sky, and then you see another dragon that is red from head to toe, and then another black dragon flying past. Morrison then is distraught and disturbed with fear, not knowing what is going on, being stuck in the hospital for a while. Then the next day, he is actually released from the hospital. You guys come up to the Devil May Cry shop, and I think it is that day or the day later, the rest of the 4 horsemen, and Cypher, Caius, Dom, and Origin, along with Cypher, show up to the Devil May Cry shop, letting you guys know that everything is okay, but you also see that Dom does not have a hand anymore. And Origin lets you know. Yes, I had to cut it off to retrieve Pandora, and you actually get a good look at Origin, and his skin is no longer blue. It is this dark dragon scale armor, and his arms are covered in black dragon scales all the way down to his hands. And then
okay, so you say he's no longer blue dragon or dragon scale.
He's no longer that blue skin that he had.
Mm-hmm.
It's some of it is along the face, but you can see, like, poking back from behind his hair, his blonde hair, there is black, like, dragon-like scales just going along his body.
Can't see dragoning out.
Um, he looks over and I defeated a dragon. It was pretty fun.
Okay. No longer blue skin. Can see him develop dragon traits.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
I'm trying to keep it simple, but take good notes here.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. The
dragon traits / scales.
Yeah. And then
okay. Continue.
You then see Origin, like, looking around the shop, just being his first time being in it. Yours as well, I think. Right?
What?
The Devil May Cry shop?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
all my notes are in my notebook, and I have no idea where my freaking notebook went, so...
So to explain what the Devil May Cry shop looks like, it's
I know it's that vintage, like 1960s type vibe.
That's the... Are you thinking about Enzo shop?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so
and I'm an idiot.
So the Devil May Cry shop has two long wooden doors with the like the auditorium handles on both sides, and they open up into that big they open on different sides, but the handles aren't like that silver, they're that black
French doors.
Yeah, they open just like that. And then the above, like on the outside, it's like this white pillars going up to like this I forget what it's called, but it's the second piece, and it's got the neon sign of the Devil May Cry on it. And then on the inside, you see a table right as soon as walking in that's just covered in dust and mail letters that says bill, late notice, stacked probably like almost a foot high, just scattered all through there. And then walking like straight forward into it, you can see this old wooden desk that's very big, and that has the rotator dial phones that were back in, I believe, the 70s, right?
Dial phones. Yeah.
And then the you see like this black framed mirror on it. Behind the desk, you see this red chair that has wood grain armrests, and the legs, and then going up through the backrest, and then the it's like a red velvet suede chair. And then on your left you see this stair set that is broken like midway through.
Mm-hmm.
And you see these big ass like fucking Marshall
amp speakers. I need to write that description down, just be like big ass.
I mean, if you want to write down big ass speakers, that's fine.
Big ass speakers. I like big ass speakers. I mean,
yeah,
I'll write it down.
There's big speakers, and then on the right of the desk you can see this red suede pleather couch, and then this a vintage vinyl record player that stands about 4 or 5 feet tall, and has like those old color tubes. I mean, if you remember those. If you remember those were nice.
A 2-player, yeah.
And
It's
then
like 2 bands, but almost better.
and then
Only difference is you're not playing the music that comes out of them.
yeah. But the on the other side of the couch is a round table, and then you can see the fridge, and then there's a door going right around the corner of where the desk sits. And then up along the stair set, you can see a door going into another room. Origin actually, at this point, is like looking through the letters and then sneezes, and then puts them down, walks along the other side of the couch, and he opens the door, and like the reek of nasty toilets bathroom just hits him, and he almost pukes. But then you see that he's jumping over the stair set and going into the other room, and a couple minutes pass by, and he then comes down with these 3 long red trench coats, and he ends up putting one on himself that's like, you see, like, it has no sleeves, and it, like, the buttons in the middle are like all gone, but it's like a sleeveless red trench coat. And then he gives Caius another trench coat that has like sleeves rolled up, and then he gives you a trench coat as well. This trench coat is black on the chest area, and it zips up through the middle, and it looks like it's got these silver chrome-like buttons about 3 inches away from the zipper. And then right near like the arm, where the arms go from the your sides, it goes to like this red, like leather material, and on the back it ducktails out to where these square points are on both sides, and then it's got this red collar that covers almost close to your lip, like close to your lip area. And then the sleeves are also in that black leather-like material.
I love how I just noticed there was a whole section dedicated to character appearance.
Yep.
Oh man, I need to explore these sheets a little more.
It would help.
Well, I mean, I'm just so used to taking notes in my notebook that when I'm not with it, it just seems kind of off-putting.
Yeah.
You know, because
And then
put it between the lines and everything.
a few moments later, they head out for the Malay Island, and
Malay?
Devon, yeah, they head out to Malay Island.
M-I-L-A?
Mallet. It's spelled like mallet, but it's pronounced Malay.
M-A-L-L?
E-T.
E-T?
Yep. Which was one of the places where Morrison thinks a fragment of the ancient Devon weapon. Wow. Demon weapon. You fucked up my words there. An ancient demon weapon fragment was at. As a few days pass, Morrison starts to worry about the 4 that went which being Cypher, Caius, Origin, and Dom. The days pass through, and Morrison sends you off to go find
Mm-hmm.
a particular being. And he lets you know that this one can be cocky, but he's good at his job. And if you've come across him, you should know a little bit about it. But he lets you know that his name is Nero. He has short white hair, cocky attitude, and he's just doing the family business.
Mm-hmm.
After Devon goes and goes out for a bit, going around Redgrave City, he comes across this individual, kind of by chance, and then Devon and Nero end up back at the Devil May Cry shop, where a few days pass again. And the doors open, and you see Cypher, Caius, Origin, all holding Dom in an ice coffin.
Uh-oh.
And that's where I'm gonna leave this episode off at. So you're now officially caught up.
Hell yeah.
It sucks that you are a level 8 while they're a level 11.
Well, it's okay, shit happens.
Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Dungeons & Dragons Devil May Cry. I know this episode was short, but I wanted to do a catch up on Devon's side of what was going on. Instead of making him go on a 2-hour video, it's easier to just make it real short. So, we'll see you guys next time.